Hello Aries, welcome to Tarotsofine. Today I'm doing a general tarot card reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the last week of June 2020. And I'll be using the Tarot-delanuit for your readings. So let's see what the cards reveal for you. What does Aries need to know for the last week of June 2020? What does Aries need to know for the last week of June 2020? One more shuffle. Okay, let's see. First card is the Seven of Pentacles. Second card is the High Priestess. Third card is the Five of Cups. Fourth card is the Chariot. Card is the the Three of Swords. Don't know what happened there. Okay, let me have a look at your cards for a second here. Interesting. You have one major arcana, you have the High Priestess, so it's really important to your reading. And the High Priestess is things that are hidden, an inner knowing and things that are hidden. Hidden knowledge. It can also, for me, can also mean some kind of psychic information. Knowing something that isn't visible. It isn't visible to most people, or it's not something you see, it's something you feel in almost like a psychic way. So let's see. It goes well with this Chariot card, because the Chariot card has a big full moon behind this person sitting on the magic carpet. So I feel like your intuition this week is going to be very strong. Your bottom card is the Three of Swords, which talks about heartache, and underneath that was the Two of Cups and the Tower underneath that as well. So I'm digging a little deeper than usual there. I feel like this relates to some kind of relationship, a connection. You feel a strong bond you feel with someone because of this High Priestess. It's really eating away at you this week. I feel like there may be someone at a distance that you want to connect with physically. You feel a strong connection with them psychically. Something is really drawing you to this person. But it could be that they're at a distance, or you can't reach them for whatever reason. You can't be with them in the physical. I feel like there's a lot going on internally with you this week with that High Priestess. The High Priestess is a 2, and we have the Two of Cups underneath the bottom card of heartache. And to me, in this deck, the Two of Cups, it looks like a twin flame, or, these two people, they almost seem like they're one person. It's like Siamese twin, like they're connected um, physically almost, but they're not together. It looks like there's a cross behind them, so it works very well with this Three of Swords here. And the Five of Cups, usually you see 3 cups standing spilt over and 2 cups upright. So this mermaid is on top of this rock, and there's a ship in the distance, which denotes travel, and then so does the chariot denote travel. I really get the sense this isn't going to relate to everyone. It's very specific. Very specific. I feel like you really want to travel to meet this person. You may have met them online because of the High Priestess again. It's not something you can touch, it's something you feel. It's a strong feeling you have. For some of you, you may have communicated with this person, probably through the internet, since, you know, the pandemic and everything. And for some reason, it ended. We have the Three of Swords here, so something happened. And with this Five of Cups, there's disappointment. The 3 cups spilt and the 3 swords. The 3 cups were knocked over. So I feel like this connection came to an end somehow, and you can't get it out of your mind. You can't get it out of your mind. You may have had a sudden realization with this Tower card. Once this connection stopped, you suddenly miss this connection. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, and it looks very painful. She's digging her nails into her skin on her back, and hard enough that it's drawing blood. So I feel like you have a lot of regrets here between the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. You've put a lot of work and effort into something, and you're not satisfied. This person does not look happy here at all. It's like she's asking herself, was it worth it? Like, maybe, you know, she's a ballerina, so this is someone who's devoted to their career, their passion, but it's like almost like she's questioning that now. It's like everything is up in the air. And then we have the cross. It looks like the cross behind these two. And then this Three of Swords, it looks like sacrifice. She has a knife in one hand and a bird in the other. So it's like this bird was sacrificed. And it looks like her heart is cut and it's strapped to her chest. It's like you may have, some of you may have self-sabotage. You may have sabotaged a connection. You may have sacrificed this connection for some reason. Maybe because of your career, your devotion to what you do in life. You chose this over the connection, and now there's deep regret about it because you're feeling the emptiness of this connection coming to a stop. this connection, Two of Cups, talks about two people who are strongly connected, and I really get that here with the High Priestess. This connection was sacrifice. See the cross? So the Tower tells me that once you've done this, you suddenly realize what you did, that you sacrificed something, a special connection, for this devotion to your career, you know, how you show yourself in the world, what you've, this career, you put a lot into it already, but now it's like you're questioning everything. The Tower card can represent an epiphany, sudden realization, or a strike to your ego. Well, this is a pretty heavy reading if this is your reading. Now we have the Chariot. I feel like the Chariot is the answer to your dilemma. The Chariot says it's really important to get grounded with your mind and your heart. Really listen to your intuition. Let it guide you to what you need to do. You may need to travel. These two are strong. Oh, we had two major arcana, sorry. Plus that Tower card. Deeper into the reading. Important week for you. I think you have a really important decision to make. I feel like if this is your story and you feel like you made a mistake giving up this connection, you can still regain that connection. It's not too late. With the Chariot, the Chariot is the card of success, reaching your goal. So, but you have to be certain. Your mind and heart have to be in alignment. And it's really interesting that you have the High Priestess and this Chariot in your reading, because the High Priestess has the dark pillar and the light pillar. And in this card, in this deck, she has these two chess pieces. One is light and one is dark. I haven't played chess in a long time. So what is that? The Knight? I'm gonna say it's the White Knight and the Dark Knight. Usually in the Chariot you see a horse, a black horse and a white horse, or the Sphinx, a white Sphinx and a black Sphinx. So it's bringing everything into alignment. Deep down in your gut, you know what you need to do. And that's the message of this reading, if this is your story. And the Knights in the Tarot, they're the card of action. So I feel like the light and the dark, it's like I'm thinking good and evil, and it's not necessarily good and evil, but what I'm getting from this is that you sacrificed this connection, you had good intentions, but now it feels wrong. And what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. That's weird. Yes, I feel like, when you think of darkness and lightness. Darkness is bad and lightness is good, but this card, the Chariot, it's saying that it's not good or bad, it's just what's right for you. Doing what's right for you, what feels right. Being true to your heart. What does your heart desire? Look at her heart is lit up in red lights. Oh my goodness. I love this deck. You can go so deep with this. There's her heart. It's cut. It's been slashed by this sacrifice. Sacrificing this connection has caused you a lot of pain. And the only way to correct that, you see, her heart center there is lit up in red light. And her legs are red too, and red is the base chakra. So it's saying, you know what it is you need to do. You know what it is you want. So go for it. It may seem tricky or difficult to accomplish this because she's on a magic carpet. And most people don't fly that way. But this is about flying. You may have to fly to see this person. And it may seem outrageous to some because it's a magic carpet. Some people may see you as being ridiculous for doing this, and part of you is questioning yourself, is this the right thing to do? Because it seems a bit out of this world, a bit fantasy-like. Is it all in your head? Is it your fantasy? What you need to ask is, how are you feeling? If you did this, how does it make you feel? Because right now, you are in a lot of pain. Your heart is in a lot of pain right now. So this is a big indicator that you did the wrong thing. Your intentions were right, but you're still heartbroken. So why are you heartbroken? So with this card, the Seven of Pentacles, you know, you sacrifice everything for this career, but in the end, will it make you happy? Will you be happy, or will you become bitter? Because she's digging her nails into her back and drawing blood. Will you end up regretting it? Will you end up feeling bitter about it in the end? Happiness is worth a lot. What will make you happy? If you're not happy right now because you broke a connection, then it's definitely something to look at. You're feeling that for a reason. So I feel like if this is your message, then you should strongly consider meeting this person, connecting with this person. At least try, because if you don't, then you'll never know. And you know, one of the things they say when you go to your grave, regrets, things that you didn't do because for whatever reason, you know. Anyways, that was pretty heavy. So let me know if this was your message. Leave me a comment. If not, check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. And maybe there's information there for you. So we'll see you for the following reads. Bye for now.